Welcome to our YouTube channel, Corky Clan Adventures. The reason why we decided to do this channel is because whenever we go away anywhere, I always look on YouTube, look at other videos and see how other people get to certain places or what they need to do in order to get there. Like when we went on our honeymoon, we wanted to go to a certain island and we had to get a plane and then we had to get a coach and then we had to get a boat. So I always like to do lots and lots of research, more so now that I've got kids. But I have noticed when I was researching our last holiday that there weren't that many people there with kids that kind of described traveling and how they went from A to B. Or the ones that were on there, you didn't really see much of the traveling part or the organising part. It was literally just the fun activities. So what I aim to do in this channel is to be able to show people how to get around the Philippines, or do you know what, it won't even be for the Philippines, like when we go camping or when we go to other holidays, like how we do it, how we pack, how we get organised, how we travel around, what we do. And everyone is very interested in the food that they eat in the Philippines, so I'll be doing like loads of videos on the food, and like the kids trying it and Sue trying it, because I think that'll be really, really nice. So without further ado, welcome to our first video. It is literally just me talking. But it's really good and informative. If you like the video, please give me a thumbs up. Also subscribe to our channel so that you can see what other adventures we get on, and make sure that you click on the notifications so your phone gives you a little ping when we upload a video. I hope you enjoy. If you've got any questions or want to know anything, just pop it in the comments, and I'll try and answer as much of it as I can in the next video. Enjoy!
Hi, I'm Manny and I'm 5 years old. Hi, I'm Emily and I'm 4 years old.
Hi guys, so I thought I would just quickly show you what we are taking with us to the Philippines. So I'm going to start off with our hand carry. So this isn't completely finished yet. I've just got most of it in, but there's a few more things that I want to put in. So the boys will be having their own hand carry backpacks. Got them both Spider-Man ones, and they've both got the same sleeping pillow. I've noticed that if I get them different colours, then they'll fight over it. So now it's just the same to make things easier. So both of the boys have got this. So they've both got a pencil case with colouring pens and colouring pencils. They've got one of these, I don't know what they are, the Super Mario backpack buddy things. Just a surprise toy for them both to have. They've also got a little car reach, just gives them something to play with. And I'm going to put a couple more toys in there, but just little toys. They're also going to have their iPads and their headphones as well to give me a bit of peace. So for books wise, I've got this for Manny. So it is colouring fun for 5-year-olds. So it's just some colouring for him. And there's also a dinosaur sticker and activity book. And Manny has asked for these specifically, so he's just been getting into his writing. So he's asked for some paper to do some writing on. So that's just lines paper, and Eric wanted paper to do some drawing on. So they've both got lines paper, and they've also got blank paper as well. So that is in the kids bag. In my bag, I've got my pillow, baseball cap. I've got this cabin bag from Amazon. We bought this ages and ages and ages ago. And in here, I've put a few face masks. In the Philippines, it's not mandatory to wear face masks, but I've just packed them in the hand carry just in case. And in one of the compartments, got passports. I've got locks as well, which I need to put on my suitcases. I've got these moisturising hand sanitising wipes, but I'm going to be using these to clean the plane seats down with. So if you don't know, plane seats are just filled with germs. I'm not a Monica, but if we're with the kids, I want to make sure it's clean, so I'll just be wiping down all the buttons. I've also got hand sanitizer, which I need to put in a clear bag actually. I've got the kids' sunglasses. I need to put my sunglasses in here as well. Let's put the locks back in. And a little trick. So we are going to be paying for a lounge. It's £30 per adult. I'm not sure if they charge for kids, but we always do it now, because if it's £30 per adult, when you go to the airport, you always order food, you always order drinks, and you probably spend more than £30 per person. With a lounge, it's £30 and it's all the food, all the drinks you can get. But I'm being super sneaky this time. So last time we went to the Philippines, Manny was 16 months old and his food was just a jar of baby food. It's ridiculous. But luckily we'd brought food with us from the lounge. So I'm bringing like a collapsible bag. So I'm just going to fill it up with like fruit, bread, whatever I can carry. Because you know what kids are like, they just constantly always want a snack. So I've got that, and I've also got in here, oh yeah, the kids' headphones. Oh, there's the bag. So my clear bag, I'm just going to put the hand, I've already got a hand sanitizer, I'll have to do another one. So in here, I've got these hand sanitizers that I'm going to clip onto the kids' bags. We always carry hand sanitizer with us in the Philippines, even pre-COVID. I've also got a toothbrush and lip balm and toothpaste as well. When we go, I'm gonna put some hand cream in here and some moisturizer and toner for my face as well, because the skin gets so dry on the flight. In my backpack as well, I've got a dress for me to change into before we land, and I've got shorts for the kids to change into, and I've also got their sliders. So I just need to put in here fresh t-shirts and boxers for them, and then I'm going to travel in sliders. They're probably going to travel in their trainers. I'm not sure. I'll ask them if they're going to travel in their sliders. But we'll all be travelling in tracksuits, and I think it'll just be a bit too hot when we land, so that's why I'm bringing a change of clothes. Plus sometimes it's nice to just change and feel a little bit fresher. So that's that. I'm also going to put in here travel money, because I'm going to change up like £100, so we've got small change when we get there to pay for the taxis and stuff. Also going to take empty drinks bottles with us, and then when we get past security, I'll just fill that up again. So the kids have got that on the plane, so they can just drink whenever they want to and they don't have to wait for the flight attendants. I'm trying to think if there's anything else, but I think that's pretty much it. And I shall show you what we're packing in our cases. So on this holiday, it was going to be the four of us, me, Andrew, the boys, and then we asked Sue to come with us, and she said that she would. And then literally 4 weeks before we were meant to be leaving, Andrew found out that he had to go to Ukraine. He thought he would just miss the last couple of weeks of the holiday, but it turns out that he's needed for the middle two. And there was no point in him flying out for the first week, because he'd only be there for 3 days until he's got to travel back to Ukraine. And if he just came out for the last week, I mean, he could have come out for the last week, but he would have only been there for 5 days. So what we have decided to do is we've decided to move our holiday back a week. So we fly out. It works out 5 days later, but we have an extra couple of days. I've managed to somehow work that in. So Sue and I will fly out with the boys on the 9th of February. We'll do Bohol together, go to Antipolo, where my family are from, together. And then on Friday the 26th, I think is the date, I think that's the date that Andrew is looking at landing in Antipolo. And it's great because that's my aunt's 60th. So there's a massive party that day, so he won't miss that. And then we'll go to Palawan, the 5 of us. That is what's going to happen. It's a shame he's had to miss the first 2 weeks, but we've moved the flights around so that he doesn't miss the whole holiday altogether, because that just wouldn't have been fair at all. So when I've been packing stuff, I've made sure that mine and the boys' clothes are packed and sorted, and I've left space for Andrew's clothes. So that's why I've just packed our hand carry, because he won't be flying out with us. He'll be flying back with us, but he won't be flying there. And now I'll just go through the things that we are putting in our hold luggage. Yeah, so you've seen what I'm packing in our hand carry. Suitcase wise or hold luggage wise, we are taking 6 suitcases with us and 8 box. So most of the stuff that we're taking, we're actually giving away. So me, the boys and Andrew, we've got 2 suitcases between the 4 of us, and Andrew's mum Sue, she's got 1 suitcase. So the reason why we've packed quite light is we'll just get our clothes washed. Every time we've gone away, I've packed loads of stuff and hardly anything gets worn. So I've tried to pack light. I've packed like 15 t-shirts, 15 shorts, 15 boxes. 15 is the magic number on this holiday, because that's the longest that we'll be without washing our stuff. Because in the last 2 weeks we go to Palawan, and so we'll have that stretch without getting our clothes washed. After Bohol, we'll get our clothes washed, and after Antipolo, before we go to Palawan, we'll get our stuff washed as well. So we should have enough clothes to last us the last 2 weeks. If not, we'll just find a laundrette. Not a massive problem. So we have packed loads of toiletries. Because we are there for 4 weeks, my sister and I have already sent like a load of toiletries to the Philippines, to my aunt's house. So we haven't got to carry so much with us. So we've sent some toiletries there already. I'm bringing loads and loads and loads of sun cream, because in the Philippines, everyone there wants to have lighter skin, because obviously Westerners have lighter skin and they see it as someone with like lots and lots of money. So in their sun creams, they do have bleaching agents. So that's why I make sure that we bring loads of our own. We've also, that light's not very good. I've also packed some hydration sachets. So because it's really hot and really humid, we're going to be mixing that up with some blackcurrant cordial and making sure that the kids have one at least every other day, just to make sure they stay hydrated. We've also packed antihistamines, and that's in case any mozzie bites get infected. We've packed obviously the hydration sachets that I've mentioned. Also packed diarrhea tablets for obvious reasons. I've made sure that we've packed loads of hand sanitizer too. Pre-COVID, we took hand sanitizer with us and we used loads of it out there, especially like before we eat and stuff. So I think I've got like 10 bottles, and I've got some clips that attach to the kids' backpacks as well. Super organised mum, and I have put a sleeve of Weetabix in each suitcase. So at least that way, the kids have got something to eat for breakfast if we're not near a shop, but we'll probably buy stuff for breakfast the night before, or the places that we're staying at, they've got restaurants there. So we haven't got to worry about that. I'm really, really sorry. My nose is running so much. Oh, can't wait to get out the cold into the sun. What else have we packed? So we've got life vests for the kids. We're not sure how they're going to take to them, so we've got their armbands too. We're going to buy some full face snorkels because they are desperate to go swimming in the ocean and swimming with sea turtles and whale sharks too. So I think it's going to be easier for them to be able to use a full face snorkel rather than, like the goggles and the mask. What else? We're bringing, the long sleeve UV tops for the boys. So we'll put that on them usually around the midday sun, because that's when it is at its hottest. What else? I mean, to be fair, we've packed pretty light. Like I said, the 4 of our stuff fit in 2 suitcases, like 2 big massive suitcases. On our flight out there, we are allowed 2 cases of 23 kilograms. And then when we fly to Bohol, we are allowed 2 cases between the 4 of us. Sue's got a case as well of 25 kilograms. And then when we go to Palawan, we're allowed. Sue's got 1 case, and me and the boys and Andrew have got 2 cases of 20 kilograms. And at the moment, mine and the boys' cases are at 22, so I need to lose 4 kilos somewhere. But I've got a spare backpack for Andrew because he's joining us halfway. I've got a spare backpack in the case so that we can put more stuff in there.